That shit's a power up.
Yo, what's a homeless rap about? I really want to know.
Drink all the fucking alcohol.
Maybe.
Me and myself are cool. I'm fucking your mom.
Suck me.
You are ugly. You're ugly.
He's probably in the bathroom. Yo, police, is this illegal? You don't have to spread your legs. You might just have to bend over.
Ash play.
Welcome to another fucking episode of the fucking Dilfcast.
Yeah.
We're fucking back, baby, after a nice long hiatus. We're here back to give you some hot new topics. And speaking of hot, it is hot as fuck in here. I'm sweating my ass off.
We don't have AC in our studio.
Yeah, and it's like 90 degrees and humid as fuck outside. It feels like the devil's anus at this very moment.
Yeah, I'm just chilling on this gooch.
Oh shit! Fuck. I don't know what's worse, the heat or the cold.
The heat, hands down, every time. Like in the cold, the cold is simple, very simple. Are you cold? Could you be warmer? Wear more.
Yeah.
The summer, it's like, yo, it's hot. Oh, take clothes off.
Yeah.
Oh, you're naked and you're still
and
hot.
You're still hot. You're still sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless technology, but
For real, yo. Jesus Christ. I wonder how niggas did this in the 1800s, yo.
You mean like during slavery?
You just fucking smelled like hot ass all the time, yo.
You've been working all day outside, hot outside. Go back
inside. It's still hot. Yeah. Actually, it might be hotter than outside. Yeah. That's the fucking word. And there's nothing you could do about it.
It's just that time of year again.
Yeah. Like you might dip your head in a bucket of water. That water is hot. It's not even warm at this point. It's hot because it's been sitting out in this hot sun all day.
So gross.
And imagine living in like fucking Mississippi, fucking Georgia, like,
oh, take a dip. Yeah, don't think.
And you in these fields with no shade, nigga. No fucking shade. Just pure sun to skin.
That's what kept them dark.
You literally roasting, my nigga.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck this.
I don't want to do this. All right, I got three news articles for us to review today, and they're pretty interesting.
Okay.
My first one I'm going to start with is the title: Drea De Matteo reveals that her 13-year-old son edits her OnlyFans photos for her. Now, you might know her; she's an actress, and she's from she's most known from the Sopranos. I never watched The Sopranos.
Neither did I.
Oh, so then you probably don't know her then.
Yeah, I never watched The Sopranos.
She plays
some of the characters though. Is she one of the main characters?
Well, they said she plays Adriana. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. But I don't think she was like a well-off actress.
Obviously she's doing OnlyFans.
Yeah. Like, I don't think she was like getting crazy roles after that. But letting your 13-year-old son, like, this is his prime time. He's horny.
What kind of pictures are you putting on OnlyFans?
Well, she said she's getting into girl-on-girl content.
Yo, you got your 13-year-old son editing pictures of you looking cool?
Yep.
That's crazy. There's something ancestral going on there.
She said, and she has a 16-year-old daughter named Alabama, and her son, the 13-year-old, his name is they call him Blackjack, but his real name is Waylon. Fucking Jamaican ass name, yo.
I think Waylon's Jamaican.
Nah, I seen a picture of him. He's white as fuck, nigga. Yo, Waylon. Yo.
I think Waylon's a Jamaican name.
It sounds hella Jamaican to me.
I don't know. The most Jamaican name I can think of is Dwayne.
Leroy.
Dwayne.
I feel like Leroy is way more. Dwayne.
Gotta be Dwayne.
So, She says before she releases any content, she goes over it with her children, and she asks them like, "Are you okay with this?" No, mom, I'm not fucking okay with this. Like, are you serious?
I'm having a hard enough time making decisions for myself. You want me to make a decision about your life?
Right. And like, do you know what I'm experiencing right now?
Say insane things like that about children making decisions. Children are dumb. Children are stupid. I remember being a child. I did such stupid things. I said such stupid things. I thought such stupid things. I still say and do and think stupid things.
Right. Yeah.
But as a child, much worse.
Yeah.
You don't need any of my input.
No.
For anything.
No.
You just try to make yourself feel okay about the things you're doing.
Well, I think it says she feels like think about being a kid and he's in junior high school. So think about being a kid in junior high school and your other homies like, yo, we saw your mom's titties.
To pay for your mom's OnlyFans?
Yeah. They're going to be like, yo, we saw your mom's titties.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, and your shit spreading throughout the school. Everybody seen your mom titties.
It's not spreading. It's there.
That's like.
It don't need to.
I'm never going to be okay with that.
Y'all keeping the bills paid.
I'm never going to be okay with that. Guys. Right. Yeah, I got a PS5, but I'm also getting trashed online because everybody's like, yo, you seen Henry's mom's tits? Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
edited it. How did you like that?
Yeah, like I put a little more, like I made it a little brighter, put a little, more light in there. Mm-hmm. I upgraded the hue and I made the saturation a little lighter. How did it look? You liked it? Yo. So she said, last September, she made the decision to join OnlyFans with the blessing of her kids. She said,
blessings of children. That's so dumb to me.
Well, I guess it's like,
imagine asking my son for his opinion on anything. You're gonna accept what I give.
Yeah.
However I do it, because I gotta be okay.
But I think it's
whether
also
you're okay with it or not. It doesn't matter. You don't know. You might be okay with it 20 years from now. You're just not okay with it now. You're a dumb little child. You understand what I'm saying?
I think it's like more like if your parent dates another person, they like, do you like him? Are you okay with him? Like, I think it's like that. It's not that, but I think that's how it's like.
Yeah, you're putting it in the wrong category.
Well, it's like, hey, my tits are gonna be out there. Are you okay with that?
In the wrong category. Yeah. Hey, son, I'm gonna put my tits on. Are you okay with that? I don't know, Mom. What tits?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I just discovered those.
You might, your friends might act a little weird around you. I don't have any friends, Mom.
Well, now you're really not gonna have any friends.
Right. It's like, I don't know. I think this is dumb. Did you find this article online? Did you find it on social media?
Yeah, this is on Reddit.
What do the comments say?
I didn't really look at the comments, but I'm sure they fucking went off on this bitch.
You can pull it back up. I would love to hear what
people are saying about it. She said that her kids told her to do it. They were like, fuck it, do it, Mom.
They're fucking children. If a child told me to do anything, I would be like, yeah, okay, whatever.
She said that Alabama said she would edit
taking advice from a fucking 16-year-old. Yo, shoot me, nigga.
She would edit the pictures too because they want certain things that wait, what the fuck did I write? Oh, you know what it was? They used to have a lot of money, and I'm assuming that's when she was on The Sopranos and when The Sopranos was popping.
Yeah.
And I guess in her failures as an actress, she wasn't able to provide that same lifestyle. So she turned to OnlyFans. And I guess her kids, they were probably with it because they were like, yo.
I'm not knocking OnlyFans.
Right. Yeah.
You're doing OnlyFans, you're doing.
You get your money the way you get your money.
But don't say you asked your kid and he said okay.
Yeah.
Do it and do it.
Yeah.
And you figure that shit out with your kid how you figure it out.
Yeah.
But don't say, I'm only doing it because they said okay.
Because they're okay with it.
Right. If they said they weren't okay with it, they you wouldn't have did it.
Well, you're the parent. They're gonna do whatever you say anyway.
I feel like you coerce your kids to say this to feel okay about the things that you're doing.
It's possible.
It's just, I don't know. It just sounds dumb to me.
She said,
if you go to OnlyFans.
Right.
Your kids figure it out. Okay, this is what mommy does.
Well, maybe she would be like, oh, you know, if they're not okay with it, I don't think I should do it. Like, yeah, they are children. Yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
Well, she said, I was never the kind of actor that took jobs just to stay in the business. I literally took jobs to feed my family. So when people make nasty comments about why I would have done that, my response is, damn straight. I hope you're never in the same fucking position I'm in.
Bro, first of all, you don't have to fucking be there. Like, what are you talking about?
That's what she said.
Are you fucking retarded? First of all, if anybody's calling you nasty, it has nothing to do with you doing OnlyFans. You have children. Plenty of people are doing it. Plenty of men are doing it. Plenty of women are doing it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do with that. It's about the fact that you have your child editing your pictures. That's crazy.
There's
people who get paid to do that on Fiverr
for like $5.
For like $5. Figure that shit out. Or go on YouTube, watch a couple videos, do exactly what your son did.
Mm-hmm.
All you do is pop the pussy and kiss him mouth.
He's 13. If he can figure it out, you know.
You can figure it out. Grow the fuck up.
You can learn to use Photoshop.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then, you know, back on this fucking asking your child to do shit, right? Do policemen ask their children if it's okay for them to be policemen? Or men or women? No.
Do you mind?
Wouldn't that be a more concerning job to ask about? Meaning that, you know.
Yeah, because you could die. Yeah, you could die. I mean? Yes.
No one's doing that, right?
No.
So, the fuck?
I understand your logic. Yes.
It's just dumb. No one asks their children what they should do for a living.
Also, yeah, they don't have rights. So.
I mean, children.
Tomato.
As parents, we like to act like they don't have rights.
Right. So she said that I take care of an entire family, a lot of other people who depend on me. So she's doing OnlyFans to support her family.
I don't make excuses for what you do. What you do it.
Yeah.
There are plenty of other options out there.
Yeah, she could have did Uber.
We can be robbing banks.
Can we?
We can. Nothing's stopping us.
I mean, technically, yes, we could go into a bank and tell them to give us the money.
Right.
But then we would be doing like 10 years. So
right. It's the same thing. You're concerned about how your children are going to view you later.
Yeah.
You know, they're concerned about going to jail. Same thing.
Is it?
I don't know. You're that concerned that you need to ask your child if it's okay for you to do OnlyFans.
Well, she wants to make sure they're okay with it, you know?
Shut up.
My next story is a devastated mom was handed a jail sentence after she burnt her daughter's rapist alive. Do you think she should have been handed that jail sentence?
I mean, nah, but yeah, like, you can't just burn people alive.
Yeah, but we all see why people would think she's justified in her actions.
Oh, like, yeah. Like, on my side, like, I'm not, like, if I saw you burn someone down and you're like, yo, like, that dude raped my daughter, and I'm like, all right.
Well, I'm not stressing to put it out, you know?
I ain't seen them.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see the great giant ball of fire rolling around? Or
Never seen it.
That's great. That's crazy.
But, you know, laws are laws. Like, there are ways you can go about doing things. Just like we were saying, you choose to rob a bank, you choose to do OnlyFans, you choose to burn someone alive. You could apprehend them somehow.
Isn't that still illegal?
What? Not if they rape your daughter. You apprehend them and be like, yo.
Well, I didn't. Let me explain. So Maria del Carmen Garcia, her daughter was just 13 years old when she was raped at knife point by her neighbor in 1998. The rapist was sentenced to 9 years in prison.
Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah. But in 2005, he was released. So he only did like 7 years. And when he approached Maria, he approached her at a bus stop near their house because remember he's their neighbor.
He's still their neighbor after spending time.
Well, I mean, even if he wasn't, he knows where they live.
Oh, I guess he pulled up to apologize?
No, he pulled up and she said he showed no remorse for his crimes as he taunted Maria, even asking her how her daughter was.
Oh,
that's some movie shit, son. He's a movie villain.
Yeah, burn a nigga alive.
Yeah, he's a movie villain, bro.
But like, if you go to jail behind it, like, hey, you know what happens when you burn people alive?
yeah.
You go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
but you know why?
Personally, no, I don't want her to be in jail for burning man alive.
But put yourself in her shoes.
I'll probably burn him alive, but when I go to jail, I know what I'm going to jail for.
Actually, you probably wouldn't. You probably snuff him right there if he said that.
Yeah, but I might burn him alive.
Afterward? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You still contemplating.
I can't put myself in that position.
Right.
You know, I really don't know what I would do. I would have to be there. I don't know how I would react.
It's the taunting for me.
Yeah, don't taunt me.
Right. That's what makes me want to be petty.
Yeah.
Like more than petty. Like set you on fire kind of petty.
Yeah, I might do something there.
Right. So it says
but if I go to jail behind it, I know. Like, I'm okay with going to jail behind it.
He then went into a local bar that Maria's family frequents. Maria began to feel a combination of rage, fear, and hysteria.
I don't know how she did it.
I'm about to tell you. She went to a nearby gas station and purchased a whole container of fuel. She went to the bar where he was at and then poured the gasoline all over his body and his head and then just set him ablaze right there.
Gangsta.
In the bar.
Love her.
But you know, he's...
How old is this woman?
No, they don't say how old she is. They just say that her daughter was 13 when she was raped. Okay. But that's pretty gangster. That is. You just because he's probably chilling at the bar, unsuspecting.
Right. He probably saw you walk out. You just like.
Right. Yeah. She walks back in. You're sitting there. You just feel like you got Gatorade poured on you. It's the end of the game, and then all of a sudden, yeah. Oh, she poured water all over me. Oh, funny joke. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. So, he suffered burns on 90% of his body.
Yeah.
And he died in the hospital a few days later.
Good.
So Maria was found wandering the port that evening and confessed to everything. She says she intended to scare or badly injure him to give him an idea of what he put her daughter through.
And her family.
I mean,
what was she sentenced to?
Would it be? She should have just got like some of her brothers or cousins to just like rape him.
Did they go to jail?
I mean, she wants to know. She wants him to feel what her daughter felt.
Hey, bro, you want to be gay for a minute? At least you're raping me.
It's not gay if you're doing it for revenge.
Henry.
I'm just saying, yeah. So she was sentenced to 9.5 years in jail, which was later reduced to 5.5 years. So this is also, I failed to mention, this takes place in Spain, so it's a different judicial system.
Okay, you know something very similar happened. You'll probably have to look this up later on your own time. But in New York, I don't know if it was in Queens or in the Bronx or Brooklyn, but this dude found a dude who raped his daughter, beat him up, cut him up, and put him in an incinerator.
I feel like that sounds familiar.
Yeah. I can't remember if he got away with it or if he just did the time and he got out.
He probably did get away with it.
I can't remember.
Well, he probably got a small sentence.
He didn't get a crazy sentence.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case. It was something like that. But
that sounds familiar. But yeah, that
brings up another question, really. Prison reform. Can you reform pedophiles?
I don't think so, because the way that they're making it seem now is like pedophilia is a sexual preference. Like they can't control it. They're making it sound like that. Like it's something they can't control and it's cool as long as they don't act on it. Allegedly.
I'm about to say something gay. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna start being gay tomorrow to show people that you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
But then that's gay.
Yeah. You could identify as this window if you wanted to.
That's stupid. We're not going to. I'm not going to.
So the mother's case garnered sympathy from across the country, and there was a huge effort to keep her out of prison. Petitions received thousands of signatures and even presented medical records to show that she was experiencing severe depression and anxiety at the time.
Doesn't matter.
They're doing everything they can to sort of justify it. I get it.
Even if you justify it, you know, breaking the law is breaking the law. I'm broke as shit. So I'm like, I can't get a job. I've applied to many jobs. So I rob somebody. Am I gonna do the same amount of time? Yes. Is it justified? Somehow.
Well, you know, the judge has a discretion on your sentence, so
I feel like people want laws to work for when they want them to work. Laws are laws.
Yeah.
Let them be laws.
Control
your actions. That's on you.
Well, she wanted to set him on fire.
You did, and you did.
Yeah.
You did, and you did.
Yeah.
You walked to a gas station. You filled up a container. You had that much time to think about doing it.
Yeah, you did. How far was that gas station?
It's not like you just said fuck it and set them on fire. It was a course of actions.
Yeah.
You meditated to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Nah, like I mean, sorry.
I wonder at what point did she think like, I'm gonna set this nigga on fire. like what clicked at some point? You sitting at that bus station thinking about what he said to you, and you like,
it was at the bar. He was like,
I'm gonna set this. Yeah,
shot a fireball.
All right, I'm gonna set this nigga on fire. Like, and then you walk into the gas station like, I'm gonna set this nigga on fire.
And then you walking back to the gas
right.
station like,
I'm gonna set this nigga on fire. Yeah.
Douse him in gasoline.
Yeah, I set this nigga on fire.
No, like, you know, I feel for her. It's like, damn, like, you know,
it's your daughter.
I want to hurt this.
You do anything for your kids.
If I hurt somebody, I know what the repercussions are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, y'all don't get to say, oh, well, he deserved it, and you know, and she was, you know, mentally distraught, so she doesn't deserve to go to jail for burning a man alive.
Yeah.
Like, you know, y'all want to make gray areas where there's black and white.
Well, I don't think she particularly asked for the sympathy. I think
I'm not
it was
saying
just,
her. I'm saying the people who don't want her to do it.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't get to pick and choose.
Yeah.
How and when this shit works.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. So in 2011, after she had served a year, the court agreed to suspend her sentence pending on application for an official pardon, citing quote unquote special circumstances.
Yeah, because she's probably not going to set another person on fire. She's just going to have another rapist to set on fire.
Or she might just be the arsenic rapist. She just goes around setting rapists on fire.
And then, you know what? I'm here for vigilantes.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, you know, when the police arrest vigilantes.
They never arrested Batman. They never arrested him.
He's not real.
I'm just saying.
He's not real.
But yet, real or not, he was never arrested.
I'm pretty sure there's some variant where he is.
Even though she got her she got her sentence suspended in 2013, she had to go back to prison. So this was 2 years later. She had to go back to prison because the regional high court rejected her plea after the Spanish government denied her request for a pardon. They denied her pardon.
So how the fuck did she get out in the first place?
It's probably like a bail situation. They suspended her sentence pending the outcome of the pardon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it took 2 years for them to You know, court shit take a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
You gotta go back.
Yeah. So imagine you've been free for 2 years and they're like, yo, you gotta go back, brother.
No, don't worry. But at the end of the day, I feel like in a situation like that, if I set somebody on fire because they raped my child, I'm okay with going to jail. Like, I know I'm gonna go to jail for setting somebody on fire.
Yeah, you did that.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, as long as you're okay with that.
Because I feel just in what I did.
Yeah.
I feel just in what I did. That doesn't mean that it's just. I feel just in what I did.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with going down. They ask me for fulfilling. When most people tell them no, I'm probably not going to get probation anytime soon. I'm probably going to have to do my whole system.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. So she was eventually released in 2018. So she did a year. They let her out in 2011. Then she went back in 2013 and she got out in 2018. So I guess she did 6 years in total?
I bet her daughter's proud of her. I'm serious. I bet she is. She's like, yo, my mom's a fucking hard ass.
My mom's a G, yo. She set a nigga on fire.
She burned him alive.
Yeah. Imagine.
And he died later.
But he died though. That's crazy.
He suffered a little bit.
Yeah. But in the end, she got out. So and she's living her life.
Cheers for her. Clap it up for my girl.
And Maria, don't set no more niggas on fire, right?
I pray you don't have to.
My next story is, this one has been a controversial one because it's been in the paper recently. Okay. It's about the Italian boxer at the Olympics. I'm not sure if you're aware of the situation going on there. Well,
I did see the pistol ones.
Oh, with the Asian dude with the pistols?
Yeah.
Yo, he's nasty though.
But he had the Gojo. No, it was a Korean lady. She had the feline tack on with the Gojo pose. I was like, why are these people posing like that? It was like the one, I think he was Turkish. I think his shirt said Turkey. And he was just t-shirt, reading glasses, gun. All these people had all this binocular shit attachments and shit like that. Blinder for the other eye. This nigga had reading glasses and his t-shirt.
That's all I need.
It looked pretty badass to be honest with you.
No, but basically, there was an incident at the Olympics because it was the female boxing round, and it was someone from, I think she was Algerian, and versus Italy.
Yeah.
So the woman from Italy, she bowed out of the fight because
she pushed it up.
Yeah, because she said that she feared for her life, and that the other fighter, she felt there was let's just say there was an unfair advantage.
They don't do drug testing out there?
They do drug test them, but this is a different kind of test. This is the test where you check if there's a penis or not. Yeah.
They think she's a trans woman.
They think that she's a trans woman because she hit this bitch so hard. She punched the fuck out of her. She quit 46 seconds in the fight.
That's a long time into a fight.
46 seconds?
Yeah.
She only hit her twice.
Damn.
This is boxing. This is not like a street fight. Like, they do a lot of moving around. They not like, it was like she hit her twice.
So she rocked her 2 times.
She hit her right in the nose too, right in the beam.
No.
Yeah, she was like, I've never been hit that hard in my life.
She never sparred with men before.
Regardless, my thing is, you're a boxer, right? You get punched in the face for a living. Like, some people hit harder than others.
Right.
Not every single person you fight hits the same.
Right.
Because I've watched, what's the nigga that fought Fury? The Ukrainian dude? I forgot his fucking name now. Usyk, whatever. He was like, yo, as big as he is, he's not the hardest hit nigga I've ever fought. I think he said it was Anthony Joshua or something like that. He was like, yo, that nigga hits hard. Like, so
a lot of people hit harder than others.
Right. So it's like, you've never fought every single person in the world. You don't know how hard every woman, like, maybe she trained better than you. Maybe she trained harder than you. Maybe she lifts more than you.
She knew she wasn't winning that fight.
Huh?
Either way, she knew she wasn't winning that fight.
That's my thing. You knew you wasn't going to win. You got hit that first time. He's like, nah, there's no way I'm making it 6 rounds.
Right.
Like,
yeah, you bowed out.
Yo, fast. That's what I'm saying.
She was looking for an excuse. She was just looking for an excuse. Watch your struggle, King.
All right. But yeah, so I just thought that shit was funny because I was like, let me pull up the story. So an Italian boxer abandoned her bout at the Paris Olympics after only 46 seconds, refusing to continue after taking a heavy punch from her opponent, who was disqualified from last year's World Championship over questions about her eligibility to compete in women's sports.
So it's not the first time this allegation came up.
No.
So she just copped that out. She was like, oh, yeah, that's a name.
Yeah, but there's no proof that she knew that, you know?
But this happened before. She did.
This happened last year. Yeah.
She did her research. You got to research. No.
Yeah.
Nigga, Henry, come on.
You think she did that on purpose is what you're saying? It's not like she
I think she felt the hit and she ran it back in her head. She was like, yeah, they was right.
But she doesn't benefit from bowing out of the fight.
Nah, but she also doesn't benefit from getting rocked.
So another athlete who was also barred from last year's World Championships, Lin Yu Ting, for similar reasons. So her name is Amani Khalif, and she's Algerian.
Yeah.
So this other person, I think they're Chinese. I think they also got disqualified last year for the same reason. The International Boxing Association offered little insight into the reason for the boxer's removal. All they said was it came after the athletes did not undergo a testosterone examination, but were subject to a separate recognized test. What that test was, we don't know. But apparently that test...
Ducking and dodge.
Right, yeah.
Period. She might be on to something. She
said neither one...
I feel like you quick to judge her.
Well, what I'm saying is they said neither one of them have ever identified as anything else, and they were born females.
Supposedly.
Allegedly, yes. They were born females.
But there are tests that they can take and that they are asked to take, and they denied it.
No, it's not that they denied it. They just never tested them for those things because it's two different committees.
They never had to, or
what happened?
They never had to.
Well, it's two different committees. So right, so they never had to because some committees do certain tests and some committees don't. So some require some things and some require certain other things. So it's like. This one,
all right, they might just be women who punch really hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's some
hating that shit. Then
it's also discriminatory because, honestly, not gonna lie, I've seen a picture of her. At first glance, I'd probably be like, yeah, that's a man, or that was a man. Like, not gonna lie.
Take the test.
So that test, the specifics of which it said were quote unquote confidential, conclusively indicated that both athletes did not meet the required necessary eligibility criteria and were found to have competitive advantages over other female competitors.
What does that mean?
Right.
The test showed that?
Yes, whatever that test was, because they won't release
some kind of hormone test.
I guess they never said what the test was. And they won't say what it is.
Well, they could just be like...
Maybe the test is pull your pants down.
See what I mean? No.
We conclusively decided that...
They don't do weigh-ins?
Yeah, they do weigh-ins.
Don't you do weigh-ins naked?
Mm-mm. No, they usually have like shorts and like a top on.
Oh, I've seen it where they just like put a towel over.
Naked. So the International Olympic Committee said the disqualifications from last year's championship had been quote unquote sudden and arbitrary and defended their right to fight in Paris. So they're saying that the test last year was bullshit and they should be able to fight this year. That's why they fought.
Yeah, I mean they got there somehow.
Yeah. So the girl who dropped out, her name is Angela Carini. When the fight ended, she declined to shake her opponent's hand after they defeated them, and then she fell to her knees and started crying. And the other shorty was trying to console her, and she was just like, "Get away from me," type shit.
You should have beat her up
at that point, right?
Try.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying during the fight.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if you're that convinced that she's a man, or either you're that convinced that she's a man, or you really was shook.
I think she was just really shook.
But I think because the allegations already exist, she already had it mapped out. She was like, "I'm a C," and then she was like, "Oh yeah, what they said is true."
You snuff me in my nose, I fucking destroy your life. Yeah.
I mean, you lose. So
yeah, that's why she was crying, because she felt like, she said,
like, what'd you think they were gonna do? Pull her pants down in the middle of the ring and be like, "She's right."
Yeah.
Like, no, you quit, you lose.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
She was crying and being butthurt about it though.
There goes your Olympic gold.
Yeah. She wasn't gonna get a gold.
See, definitely not if she's backing out after 2 punches.
So she said, this is what Angela said, the girl that dropped out. She said, "I am heartbroken. I went to the ring to honor my father because her father had passed away."
Shut the fuck up. You want to honor your father? Fight, bitch. You dumb bitch.
You dishonored him. So she said, "I was told a lot of times that I was a warrior."
If you were going to make this argument, you should have just never got into the fight. If you were going to make this argument, you got into the fight.
Yeah.
You got rocked. Rock back.
Well, maybe she thought she could take it.
Nah, I mean, like, even if you did hit hard, what's man hard? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there are women out there I can't take a punch from, or I wouldn't want to take a punch from.
Yeah, they probably can hit you pretty hard.
Right? You know what I'm saying? But what qualifies that as a man versus a woman?
I mean, it's going to hurt regardless.
How are you gauging this, lady?
It's the hardest she's ever been hit.
I've been hit by the hardest hitting women in the world.
Yeah. And this is not like anything I've ever experienced.
Like I don't know. How many gauges higher are we talking? Like,
right. Yeah.
It couldn't have been that crazy. You were still standing. Like,
she was, yeah.
Nah. She's just looking for a cop out. She was scared.
She said, "I was told a lot of times that I was a warrior, but
nah. No one ever told you that. You're a liar. Only person who ever told you that was your coach.
Or her dad.
He's gassing you.
Or her dad.
Super gassing you.
Well, he's dead. So, so she said, "But I prefer to stop for my health. I have never felt a punch like this. I got into the ring to fight and I didn't give up.
What the fuck are you talking about?"
But one punch hurt too much, so I said enough. I'm going out with my head held high."
That's the opposite of what you did. That's the exact opposite of what you did.
You on the floor crying and swatting her hands away.
Your head is not high.
It's not, yeah.
You're on your knees whimpering.
Yeah.
Your head is not high.
Yeah.
What is the nonsense that you're saying?
I don't know. It's fucking bullshit though.
That bitch is dumb.
So she said, Giorgia Meloni, she's the prime minister of Italy, because the shorty that dropped out, she was representing Italy.
Yeah.
She said athletes who have male genetic characteristics should not be admitted to female competitions. What does that right? What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Are we talking XY?
Right. Or are we talking like
that's definitive.
Yeah.
It's definitive. There's no arguing that.
It's testosterone. But is it fair?
No.
Okay, so now I raised two issues to you.
I need to know for sure if that was a man or a woman.
So Clarissa Shields, who won the 2012 gold medal for boxing, said that she did not remember undergoing any testosterone testing when she competed as an amateur, and that women with naturally high testosterone levels should not be punished, and there should be transparent testing protocols.
All right, we're talking testosterone versus XY. I said XY.
Well, that's
You got a lot of testosterone. You got a lot of testosterone. You're just a manly ass woman.
right. But should they be punished for that, or should they be disqualified for that?
You genetically built for boxing.
Right.
You genetically built to do nigga shit.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing with
But we punishing you for that. This is what I was born to do, nigga.
you. You was born
Able to fight.
Bitches hard.
Yeah.
Or harder than other bitches.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So she said, we can't punish a woman for naturally having something that other women don't have. That's like saying, oh, she's too strong to be at this weight. She's knocking everybody out. We're going to put her in the men's division. It has to be some facts that make sense. That's
right.
what she said.
Either it's men's and women's sports, or men's sports and women's sports.
Right.
You can't like figure it out.
Yeah.
But you can't be like, oh nah, she punched too hard to be in the women's division. What are we talking about? That just means I'm dominating it. That's like saying, oh, Mike Tyson's fucking way too many niggas up. He has to go fight bears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
Like you looking for cop outs. You're not strong. Sorry.
That's it. Yeah.
You're not stronger than her. She wins.
Yes.
Like what?
You lost.
I want to fight somebody who's equally as strong as me.
How do we measure
box,
that?
Bitch. Like,
There's no way to measure that though. So
this is that everyone gets a gold medal bullshit, bro.
That's why I'm going to. So the debate about who should be allowed to participate in women's sports centers on two flashpoint issues.
Race cars. Race cars.
There's not a women's. I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know any women racers, but I'm pretty sure they exist.
But it shouldn't be separate because a car is a car, right?
Car's a car.
Yeah.
Drive.
Yeah. You can't say. Bitch. Well, we could say that men drive better than women. You know. Yo, some of them already drive like they in NASCAR. So I'm just saying.
So do some niggas.
The debate about who should be allowed to participate in women's sports centers on two flashpoint issues. One involves transgender athletes like American swimmer Leah Thomas.
That's not even a fucking argument.
Who fought an unsuccessful legal battle seeking a chance to qualify for the Paris Games.
Come on, all right, I'm gonna make this one statement about it. I don't want to talk about it. There's a reason why there's men's sports and women's sports.
Mm-hmm.
Clear reason.
Yeah.
One of them being that you know some people are harder than others.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
A trans woman is born a man.
Yes.
That person is liable to be much stronger
than
any other
their competitors. Right.
You want to compete against somebody, compete against men or compete against other trans men or trans women.
There should be a league for trans athletes.
Not opposed to it at all.
Yeah, there should be their own league.
But then that just opens up the other conversation. It's just like, oh, well, I'm a woman and I need to be with women. But you're not a woman. You chose to be a woman.
Yeah, but if you're with a bunch of other trans women, then y'all all are in the same.
Y'all all are women.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the alternate women's league.
Yes. There we go. The alternate women's league. Yes.
But yeah, no,
we're gonna call it the AWL. Start it up, yeah.
It's just dumb.
Well, these are the issues that come up in sports nowadays. Some sports, including swimming and track and field, effectively bar from women's events those athletes who went through puberty as males. That's how they describe it. If you went through puberty and you were a male at the time,
that's the easiest way to define it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So, a spokesperson for the International Olympic Committee said that Imani, the woman who's being accused of being a man, and Lynn were not transgender athletes and should not be described as such. The other issue involves athletes like Caster Semenya, a two-time Olympic champion in track and field, who has a difference of sexual development known as 46XY DSD.
What the fuck?
So these athletes are considered legally female, or like they like to call it intersex. So they have X and Y chromosomes. Sometimes they may have testes or ambiguous genitalia, and their natural testosterone levels are in the male range.
Oh,
so they're just women. They're ambiguous women, basically. They may have testes, but they probably have a vagina. Like, it's weird. They have ambiguous genitalia. Ambiguous genitalia is a crazy thing to say, but
first of all, ambiguous genitalia puts you off to the side.
Well, that's what they're saying. So how do we allow those people to compete in sports?
Against each other.
But there might not even be enough of them to compete against each other. Like,
not everybody was born to compete, baby.
Find another job.
Find another job. Find another path. It's out there.
So the IBA states that at the time they excluded the boxers because testing revealed that they possessed X and Y chromosomes. Sex testing for competitors began in 1968, and they stopped doing it in 1999, probably because of the whole, like, gender thing and like that, I could see that being starting to become an issue, and they're like, all right, you know what? We're just not going to do the sex testing anymore.
All right. Have it how you want it.
So because there's no sex testing, who makes the call which athletes should be tested? You can't go by looks because that'd be considered discrimination. I can't be like, well, you look like a man, so let's test you. Like, that's kind of fucked up, I feel like you're just like over the whole.
It's just why? Like, I want to make it hard
because with new technology and
but like, no, you meaning you, the people who know y'all don't belong there.
Well, they want to belong there. That's right. That's the thing.
That you want to belong there means you don't belong there.
You want to be a female. You are a female. You
grow
say that.
The fuck up. Like, I don't know what to say about it. Like, that's unfair. That's not fair.
It's not.
So what's stopping, like, Jake Paul from fighting women?
Because he's a man that identifies as a man.
What if he doesn't tomorrow?
Well, do you know any other 200-pound women that will be willing to fight him?
We got to be willing to fight somebody in the Olympics. I thought you just get paired up.
Yeah, but my point is that
contract fights. These are like,
it's not like he could just be like, I'm a female and then go fight women. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some guidelines or some sort of like protocols that you have to fit before you can do that. I'm assuming.
It just seems like it's not worth the headache.
Yeah, well, some athletes happen to be trans, but they still want to be athletes.
Fuck it, let them fight them.
I think they should have let them fight.
Fuck it, let them fight.
I think they should have let them
do
fight.
Whatever they want. When they dominate the sport, they dominate the sport. It's their sport now.
It's their sport.
I don't give a fuck. It's just sports. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but we have to make it fair.
But
we have to make it fair.
It's not.
But they're trying to make it fair, as fair as possible.
It's not. Because, well, you can either be fair to the sport or you can be fair to some niggas' feelings. World is tough.
There you go. So the Court of Arbitration for Sport has ruled that by some sports federations place restrictions on athletes with 46XY DSD. Some say it's discriminatory, but necessary, reasonable, and proportionate to preserve fair play in women's sports. So basically they're saying we know it's discriminatory, but if y'all want it to be fair, then this is what we got to do.
I'm checked out. Have it however y'all want it. Y'all did, this is dumb. Y'all stupid.
I mean, in my opinion, it's like
you have a divisive opinion on it.
Yes, I do. Because women say they want equal rights, right?
Here we go.
And there's women.
I didn't know you were going to go there.
But there are women who are in the same weight bracket as some men. Like men fight all the way as low as like what, featherweight, straw weight. They have a straw weight, which is like 120 pounds, 115 pounds. There are women who weigh that much. Do you think that they should be able to fight men? We weigh the same.
I think we should trial.
We weigh the same.
It should be trial.
We weigh the same.
I think it should be.
I mean, we're on equal footing.
I think it should be trial.
So you think I'm stronger than you solely because I'm a man? I'm pretty sure there are women that are stronger than me. I'm pretty sure there are women who can lift more than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's fight. let's fucking fight, nigga.
Why you gonna fight a woman?
You don't want 82 cents to the dollar no more, right?
You red.
So you could get these fucking hands.
Red to the face. Henry, chill out, bro.
That's because it's hot, nigga. It's fucking hot.
You want to fight women? That's what it is. Yo, this nigga been thinking about choking a bitch for years, yo.
I'm just saying. Also, you like you said, it just makes shit way more complicated. Like we sit here.
No.
We sitting here debating.
Actually, it makes it less complicated. Everyone can fight.
That's what I'm saying.
Match the weight class.
I'm saying what they're doing makes it complicated because now we have to sit here. We have to sit here and have a discussion about whether this woman is a woman because she punched this bitch so hard that she quit. Now we have to have a conversation. Are you really a woman? Like, that's insane to me, bro.
I'm
like
actually ambiguous. Well, I mean, you know, there's no rules against that.
There aren't.
So just let everybody fight everybody.
You have a problem? Be better at boxing. How about that? Be better.
Yeah, you could be a better boxer. You did your father dirty.
And then they let her
that nigga's rolling over his grave.
Damn.
He's gotta be. He's gotta be looking at his daughter from hell.
Like, you should have beat that nigga's ass.
Like, don't be lying on me. Like, I held my head high. You quit.
Mm-hmm.
You quit. I never gave up. That's exactly what you did.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
Yeah. But I feel bad, man. The Imani, the shorty that they think is a man, they let her fight her next fight, and she won.
They were not what? Because this bitch accused me of being a man that I can't fight no more.
Well, they were considering like, oh, do we have to like, you know, like...
But she's basing it solely off she got rocked too hard. The only thing that says in that moment is that I'm a better fighter than you. I'm a stronger fighter than you.
Yeah.
You know what? If I hit that goddamn hard, use technique, bitch.
Duck, dodge, dip, dive, and weave. Yo, for real, yo.
Like, come on. No. Like, that doesn't open up. Just because the woman who's fighting me says that I'm a man doesn't mean that I'm a man.
Yeah.
It also doesn't cause for you to test for it or anything. You have to see something unwavering to say
damn,
like that.
What would
you can't be like, I punched you so hard as a boxer.
So what would you be
boxing? I'm a professional boxer. Yes, I punch hard. Like, what are we talking about?
What would she have to do for you to be like,
I would have to, I don't know, play her close and be like, that's not a vagina.
Why she wearing a cup?
You know.
You walk in the bathroom, she's standing up at the urinal.
Pussy cup.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to fucking,
Why you got a straw?
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so we got to make sure that we get back in the groove. You know, we've been gone for a while. So
we're gonna cook.
Nah, yeah,
it's just gotta get a little cooler.
Yeah, next week we're gonna try to come back with some more stories for y'all. We got to get back in the groove because we've been slacking. I know we've been slacking. So
we're gonna hit y'all with a couple.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. All right. So Dopecast out.